So this is going to be a demonstration video for the Zapier integration that is offered by the Orimon platform. What Zapier does as a platform is that it works as a workflow automation platform. Now, a lot of business owners and marketing individuals may not want to carry out a set number of operations or any kind of lead nurturing manually for any lead when they receive bulk data, right? There are agencies that receive hundreds of thousands of leads per day. Obviously, they're not going to sit through and nurture and email every lead and reach out to them. For that, Zapier comes very handy. You can automatically design a workflow. The central design philosophy of Zapier is that it works on triggers and actions. Every time every time when you create a workflow in Zapier, when a trigger is hit, that is to say, a set event occurs on an application that you have installed on Zapier, Zapier automatically then triggers the follow-up action, which is to say a preset event that is also configured by you, which let's say executes another event that you want to be executed in your workflow. So to demonstrate this, I am going to go to my Zapier. I have logged in right here, and we are going to first select the Zapier integration in our lead flow integrations. How to get here, I've just demonstrated just now. You select the tenant you want to select, go to settings, lead flow integrations, and Zapier is right there. Obviously, you will have to enable it first. It's that simple. You just click on the switch, enable it. Then, first, for authentication purposes, to integrate the platform Zapier to the Orimon platform, you will need to generate an authentication token. It's as simple as clicking a button. We have our authentication token right here. Currently, it is unauthorized because it has not yet been used to connect to Zapier, which is to say the Orimon platform is telling you that your Zapier account is not connected to your Orimon platform. Now, next, I have already logged into my Zapier platform. You can do the same. I will create a new Zap right here from the left handlebar. I will go to Zaps and I will create a new Zap. Now, when I create a news app, you can see right here, this is the trigger and action I was talking about. This is an event that starts your Zap. A Zap is basically the workflow, and the action is the event that follows up after the trigger automatically. So we, in my case, in the case of Orimon leads, a new lead is going to be the trigger of this workflow. So our Orimon plugin from Zapier, we can be selected right there. We are going to connect our application. I'm going to select the event new lead, triggers when a new sales lead has been received via an Orimon AI chatbot. There it is. Continue. Now we're going to connect our Orimon AI account with Zapier. I'm going to choose, and right here, I've connected it before, but I'm going to connect a new account. Now, right here, you can see it's automatically asking us for the authorization API key. Go to your Orimon AI dashboard, chatbot overview, Zapier, and then generate your API key and paste it here. We have already done the part of generating the API key. So right here, we will go to copy the API key. We'll come here, and in this right here, we will paste the API key and continue to Orimon. So you can see the account, you can see a green tick here. Our Orimon account has been connected. We will continue. The Zapier is asking us to test the trigger to confirm that our connection has been successful. So in order to verify that our connection has been successful, we will send a test payload. So okay, let's click on test trigger. Yes, we have received the test payload from the Orimon platform. Also, I'll just show you on the Orimon platform itself. This is where we copied uh, the API key. And if I refresh the verification status, you can see it is now authorized because it is connected to Zapier. Continue with select record. Now it will ask me to pick an action, what I want to happen once the Zapier account is connected to the Orimon platform. For the sake of understanding, let's say I'll pick Google Sheets. Basically, what I'll want them to do is add a row, a spreadsheet row in the Google Sheet whenever there is a new lead that is collected. So I'll go to new spreadsheet row. I'll click on continue. The account is already connected. I'll click on continue again. I'll choose a drive, Google Drive. spreadsheet. I'll use this sheet to connect to Zapier. Spread worksheet value, worksheet 0. And you can see automatically the columns that are present in my Google Sheet right here. This is the sheet that they connected with it. Automatically, the column values have been fetched, and I can choose where the data that I have received will be synced going forward. In the name field right here, I will send the name that I received from Orimon. This is the name that I received from the trigger. I'm going to send the name in my name column in the testing integration. Next, in the phone, I'm going to send the phone column. Right, in the email column, I'm going to send the email I get from Orimon Chatbot. And in custom fields that I get from Orimon Chatbot. And lastly, platform info, I will send the platform info that I receive from Orimon Chatbot. Click on continue. It is going to show me how the data is going to be mapped. And when I click test this step, it is going to then transfer this data to the sheet that I have provided beforehand. I click on test step. And it is telling me that a spreadsheet row was successfully sent to Google Sheets about 6 seconds ago. Let's open our Google Sheet, and there it is. There's the test data. So this is a brief overview of how Zapier works. I'm going to click on publish, and there it is. The Zap is now created. The Zap is now live. Every time moving forward, whenever this chatbot of mine receives a new lead, this entire workflow is automatically going to be triggered every time the lead is received, a new lead, the trigger gets hit, and a spreadsheet row is added in my Google Sheet that I have synced. Automatically, all the data that I have received gets sent right here. There it is. And that's a overview of what the Orimon integration for Zapier does. And that is all.